Hey, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? So this is Tari Anthony, and I'm about to show everyone what's happening because at this moment, I just went ahead and some ordered some product from Eat Nature distributor ID Life, right? So what this video is more so about. Before we get into that, it's a beautiful Thursday. How is everybody doing? I'm glad you're taking a moment to check this out. So I've been going ahead to do this thing called the 40-day transformation, and I just been working out, eating certain things, just doing things within these 40 days. So I went ahead and took my health assessment, and I don't know if anybody been following me or hearing some of the things I've been talking about from previous videos about this brand name Eat Nature. So Eat Nature is a health and wellness network brand, but their distributor of like their products is ID Life. So about to show people what's happening here. So I went ahead and took this free health assessment. Now this health assessment gave me like a full analytical report about my body, and then it recommended me different nutrition that would help the affected areas in my body. So like for me, I have like a lot of mucus buildup, or I go through tiredness a lot, like a loss of energy. Um, Sometimes I have problems sleeping as well. So I ordered my box and I got this thing right here. It says the ID Nutrition, and ID stands for Individual Design. And so now we have this is like a PM box. I guess I take this during the nighttime. Let's just see what's in it. Okay, so oh wow. Okay, so in this, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how this stuff works. It's a lot of it's a lot of different herbs up in here. Like it's herbs, oils, like certain herbs, certain oils, and vitamins. That's dope. Let's see what else involved. So now we got the AM. Okay. It's the AM box. So I guess this box for the morning time. So the box I just showed was for the nighttime. This more so is for the morning time. And what this is supposed to do is that what's in these two boxes is filled with different herbs and vitamins and minerals and oils that your body needs. So like everybody gets like if you was to order yours, you would get a whole different ingredients inside yours compared to what I get inside mine. Because the health assessment tailors to your body. So it's not a one size fit all. So what else we got up in here? Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So I got some energy packs. It's gonna be pretty dope. So all this is all natural and organic. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try all this out. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna definitely try all this out. See what else is in here. We got this. So this right here is interesting. I more so don't need this one. This deals with weight management, and shit. I'm already athletically built. If I take this, I might turn into a stick or something. And then we got the hydrate. This is pretty dope because have you ever been a type to drink water and you still feel dehydrated? That's because the water doesn't have like any electrolytes. It's not alkaline or anything. So I had ordered me some hydrate. Okay, this is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. So, okay, so I went ahead, took my free health assessment through the brand Eat Nature, and so when I took the health assessment, it asked me all these questions. Actually, let me show y'all like how it works, so then that way we on the same page. Give me one moment. check this out. So I was just in the middle of working out, so please forgive me for the shirt right now. let me uh let me show you this because this is interesting. It's just interesting. So I went ahead and took this free health assessment, and like this free health assessment asked me so many questions regarding to like, well, not a lot of questions, but just different questions to get a better feel of how they can help me. So let me show you a preview. Give me one moment. All right, let's see. So let me go right here real quick. Okay, so I went to eatnature.idlife.com, right? So I went there, and then this is my website right here. And so this website is ID Life, and ID Life is a third-party distributor of the brand Eat Nature. So just in case if people don't know what Eat Nature is, let me show you real quick. Let's see something. Eat.nature. Okay, so this is the Instagram to the page Eat Nature. So if anybody wanted to know who Eat Nature is, definitely check out the Instagram page. The Instagram page look pretty dope. It looks really dope. Like Be Cure Eat Nature. So this looks really really good. It looks really really good. But yeah, but the name of this Instagram is called Eat.nature. So here we go back on the website, and I went to take your free health assessment now right there. So then it asked me to put in a name. So let's just put this in here. Amor Love. Just gonna do that. Then ask for your gender, male or female. So we're gonna go through it. Ask for your birth date. Let's see. 11/04. 1992. So let's do that part too. So press that. Okay, now it's asking me for an email. Cool, no problem. Then you put in your phone number. Cool. Please create a username and password. Let's make this real simple. Put Amor92. Password. Shit. Perfect. Let's put this up in here. So we're going through a waiting period. So forgive me, my computer, laptop, internet right now is probably going through a lot. Okay, so now when you go into the free health assessment, which is pretty dope because the health assessment usually costs, but this is given for free with my partnership with ID Life. So here we go. It's asking me, do you regularly suffer any allergies below? I don't have any allergies, so if there's like a question that you see on here that you do not see an answer for, just don't click nothing. And so the next one goes into this. So like this question goes ahead to ask about your biological relatives, siblings, parents, or grandparents. So when it comes to this question, don't even answer this question because let me come back. So whenever you see a question that asks you was your parents diagnosed with any biological, sicknesses, do not answer any of those questions because they want to know if your parents had like any diseases or illnesses because the belief is that if your parents have diseases and illnesses, then 9 out of 10 you'll be genetically born with those disease and illnesses and later in the future, but that's not true. um, Disease and illnesses does not genetically get passed down, not for the black genetics, but I'm gonna explain that. When it comes to black genetics, we as black people, we do not get sick from hereditary. We get sick by the things that we consume. I'm gonna talk about that later though. So when you answer that question, the next question it asks you is, what is your ethnic background? You can put black. Um, I usually put black and American Indian, and then we're gonna go to next. Then ask you for a state and city. You put Illinois, of course. I mean, for me, I'm in Illinois right now. What is your current season where you live? Shit, I'm in the springtime. So we're gonna press next again. How much direct sun exposure do you get each day? Okay, so realistically, I would love to get a lot of sun exposure, but many of us don't get that much sun exposure. So for me, I want to say it's less than 20 minutes a day. And then it said, do you regularly use or come in contact with any of the following products in your home or place? So this asking you, do you be around these things at home or at the workplace? So they're asking some really good questions about your environment. So then that way you'll be able to get accurate results in the end. So I can probably say I'm not really around none of this stuff, to be honest. So like I said before, if you're not around any of this, just press next. Do any of the following statements apply to you? It's gonna ask you, do you live in a metropolitan city? I'm gonna say, yeah, I do live in a metropolitan city. Then they're gonna ask you, well, what type of work do you do? So they want to get an idea of what you be around at your workspace with these questions, where it says, do you work in any of the following professions? You got group one, we ask for about painting, plumbing, welding, mechanic, art. Then it goes down the list of each different one. None of this applies to me at the moment, so I'm just gonna press next. Then it says, which of the following are reasons you would consider taking nutrition? So now they're asking, why would you want to take nutrition for, or what make what are you more so interested in when it comes to taking nutrition? So we got better quality sleep to fill in nutritional gaps. So I'm gonna put better quality sleep to fill in nutrition gaps, increase energy, improve digestion, a particular condition, long-term health goals, immune support, um, improve skin tone. Then it asks me, am I taking vitamin D? And vitamin D is really good because this is what the sunlight and bone density comes from. So I will put no, because in reality, I'm not taking this a day. Who is taking this a day? So then we talking about, now it says, do you suffer from male age dependent issues? Well, this is, in my case, no. Maybe older males will have to go through something like this, but in my case, it would be no. So we press next. Hold on. So give me just a moment. I'm like trying to go through this. And it's like taking forever for me. But as you continue going through the health assessment, what happens is it will go ahead and give you a recommendation of the different nutrients that you need for your body. And it was so amazing because the nutrients is tailored to your body needs. So now you don't have to think about or guess what do your body need to perform at its best. This health assessment is built upon an algorithm full of different solutions for different health issues that you may be facing or going through. So there's a lot of resources that our body is not given to because we don't have the awareness. I mean, how many of us know what our body actually needs other than what we're used to? So what Eat Nature does, Eat Nature is, like I said before, it's a health and wellness brand that provides resources and services. So Eat Nature is partnered up with ID Life, and ID Life is a third-party distributor that teams up with Eat Nature to offer free health assessment, as well as offering nutritional care support for the body. So when you take this health assessment begins to get you thinking about things you don't really think about when in terms of your health.